How does a cofferdam work for dam projects? Imagine building a dam in a river or a large waterway. How do engineers create a dry space to work safely in such a wet environment? That's where a cofferdam comes into play. A cofferdam is a temporary barrier built within or across a body of water to keep the construction site dry. It allows workers to excavate, lay foundations, and build structures below the waterline without the water rushing in. The process begins with driving long, interlocking steel or wooden panels, called sheet piles, into the riverbed or waterbed. These piles are pushed deep into the ground to form a continuous wall. Horizontal supports, known as whalers, and cross braces are added to reinforce the barrier and resist the pressure from the surrounding water. Once the barrier is in place, the bottom is sealed with concrete or other materials to prevent seepage. Next, water inside the cofferdam is pumped out using powerful pumps. This creates a dry, stable environment inside the enclosure. With the water removed, workers can safely excavate the soil, lay the foundation for the dam or other structures, and carry out repairs. The size of cofferdams can vary from small barriers for minor repairs to large structures spanning hundreds of meters for major dam projects. Designing a cofferdam requires careful planning. It must withstand water pressure from outside and soil pressure from below. The walls need to be sturdy and well-braced to handle impacts from construction equipment and the dynamic forces of flowing water. Different types of cofferdams exist, including cantilever sheet pile cofferdams, where the piles are driven from one side, and cellular cofferdams, which are made of interconnected cells filled with materials like gravel or soil for extra stability. Historically, cofferdams have played a vital role in urban development and infrastructure projects. Ancient engineers used primitive forms of cofferdams to build bridges and aqueducts. Today, they are essential for constructing large dams that provide water supply, hydroelectric power, and flood control. For example, during the construction of the Hoover Dam in the United States, cofferdams helped create a dry workspace in the Colorado River, enabling the massive concrete structure to be built. In dam projects, cofferdams serve multiple functions. They isolate the construction zone from flowing water, making excavation and foundation work possible. They prevent soil and water from collapsing into the site, keeping workers safe and ensuring the structure's stability. They also help control water flow and pressure, protecting nearby structures during construction. Once the dam is complete, the cofferdam is dismantled and removed, leaving behind the permanent structure. The development of cofferdams marked a major milestone in engineering. It allowed humans to build in aquatic environments that were once impossible to work in. This innovation has enabled the creation of large-scale dams that support urban growth, water management, and energy production around the world. Without cofferdams, many of the impressive water projects we see today would not be possible.